Lexington. And Kristen, where are you at? Kristen, you guys can sit the hell down. It gets a little less, so I'm supposed to keep stuff PG-13. I'm talking, Jesus. I lost a little weight and things get cold now. I'm watching you, dude. I'm too fat. You wouldn't have one. All right, so basically, let's keep the questions nice, okay? Let's be respectful, and let's show them the reason why Lexington Comic-Con is the best convention in the United States. I gotta give a shout out to somebody. Her name is Megan Kasherba. She's in the audience today. And she did a bunch of things. Yeah, I know who she is. Don't tell her husband. But Megan's been a friend of mine for years, and this is a dream of hers, and she did a ton of things, and she has like, oh my God, you've got to ask him this, and this, and this, and this. I'm not going to put her on the spot, but I want
It's
to
okay,
say
it's
that.
me. Hi, thank you.
She's outgoing, she doesn't mind. So, with that, I did want to give you the honor of the first question.
No pressure.
Now, before I do that, ladies and a few gentlemen in this room, when you ask your question, just kind of raise your hand and I'll get around and we'll try to get everybody in the next 30 or 40 minutes as much as possible, okay? And remember, they're going to be here all weekend. Go to their table. The first question, this is my gift to you, my friend.
Thank you, French. I'm so excited to be here. My first question is for Tom. How's your Hi, is your mic on?
Oh, let's see.
No.
Can you hear me? Oh. You can definitely hear me. Can you hear me? Hey.
I did theater in high school. I can project.
My question's for you. How's your brother doing?
Whoa, thank you for
That's a
asking.
good question.
Yeah, I appreciate that. That's really sweet of you. He's doing really well. He's actually coming out this month to celebrate his new lease on life. And I didn't tell you that yet. Yeah, I'm gonna take him around Los Angeles and we're gonna just, go on a living spree. He's doing better than ever. Thank you.
Did you have any follow-ups to
I
that?
have so many, but I'll let other people.
I'll give you two, just because.
No, I'll let other people. go.
Jeez, trying to be nice. Are you okay? She's excited. You good? You go.
Okay, mine is request for short. Schwartz, can you please re-release your Moo Moo collection?
Whoa.
I was gonna say that.
The Moo collection that put our son's name out there.
Wait, Jax, tell the story.
No, I forget it.
You tell the
Tell the story.
Yeah, you released our name. You released our baby's name without telling us nationally, I think.
I made
Very unintentionally.
I made
It was very
moo-moos
innocent.
for young crews, and I posted it online. That was before he was even born, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And I posted it on my story because I was, enthusiastic. I was a little overzealous, and Jax cut me out of his life.
No, you got blocked.
I did get blocked. He blocked me. Jax is a blocker. I am a blocker. He always follows you back.
Wait, I have a question. Has anyone here been blocked by Jax?
Raise your hand if you got blocked by Jax.
I think
I see you. You got blocked by Jax.
I think the people on the table here. That's the sad thing, is the people on this table are all blocked.
Not me. I'm the only one, I guess.
Not yet.
Not
No, I'm just
yet.
kidding.
Boy, block me.
It's a joke.
All right, who is next? Oh my goodness, in the hat before your arm breaks.
Okay, I've got a question for Tom.
Oh, hi.
My question.
Hello.
So you and Katie, of course, have been divorced,
Yeah.
and
That rhymed.
you're sharing your dogs.
Yeah.
I share my dogs with my ex, and it is not going so well right now.
Yeah.
So I had to make the decision to keep the dogs.
Mm.
Am I a bad person?
Yes.
Tom, explain now what's happening.
You're not a bad person. Just kidding. No.
No, she wasn't holding up her end of the deal. Like, she was just coming and getting her when she picked and choose
When
she
it's
wanted.
okay, no, you made the right decision. A hard decision. I stand by it.
Yeah, I love you. So for everyone else that maybe does not know, we worked at, I worked at SIR in 2007, way before Housewives. And in 2011 is when we shot our pilot, right?
Yeah.
And so they just said, Housewives was in their first season, and they said, this is just too good. You can't write this, you can't script it. That it was like Katie, Saucy and I, and Jax, Tom and Tom, and then Sheena with the Brandy stuff, and they liked it, and that was kind of that. And then Brittany, you wanted to tell Nene how you got Jax and Brittany to take Kentucky.
I kind of wish I was last because I came in way later than everybody at this table. But obviously, Jax and I met in Vegas, and you know,
I was
came
there.
came right into this. Yeah,
I was
Schwartz
there.
was there. He was one of the first people that I met,
Yeah.
and you know, moved in very fast.
Typical Jax behavior. I was on a date with another girl at the time.
That's his favorite part of the story.
It's all right.
But
It's a great story.
I'm like, really? Come on, let's talk about how much you loved me and how cute you thought I was.
You got a Hooters girl from Kentucky.
Yes.
Like all of this wild and crazy.
Yes.
Checked off all the lists right there.
Yeah. So.
We were at the Golden Spike in Las Vegas. You guys been down there, Fremont?
Yeah, that's where we met. And, you know, Jax got jealous because another guy was flirting with me that same night. And we had just met that night, so I feel like he knew instantly that he wanted to be with me. And then after that, I moved, you know, 2 months later. It was very fast. But, you know, 9 years later now. 9 years.
Dang.
4 years married and a 2-year-old son named Cruz. Who was the best day of my life. So, yeah, it's been crazy. It's been a lot of ups and downs, but yeah, that was my life. It was definitely a whirlwind. I'm from Kentucky. I'm very, you know, this is my home state, and I love it here. So to pack up my Ultima Coupe and move by myself for 3 days across the country, I did that for him. So yeah, it was crazy, but it was worth it because, you know, we've had a lot of great experiences, and that, you know, cruise is the best thing in the entire world. So, yep. So that was my introduction to reality TV. Kind of with a whirlwind.
Mine was kind of the same thing as far as like Kristen goes. Where I was working at Surf, dating Stassi at the time, which didn't last that long. Correct me if I'm wrong. Did we even make it to the first episode together?
No, you didn't.
No.
They broke
Jax,
up the
we
day
can't
before
hear
the
you if
first
you don't talk into the
episode.
microphone.
I don't know if any of y'all know that. They broke up the night before the first episode, like
Yeah.
before our first day of filming.
We needed to. It was,
And everyone on our production crew were like, you've got to be kidding. But it's what made the first season. It was like Jax and Stassi's very dysfunctional relationship, which
bad.
thankfully ended, so you can find Brittany.
Yeah, so then I was at Stassi at the time. I was kind of going through a job transition in my at that time, and Stassi was like, "Do you need to make some extra money? Do you want a job at SUR?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll take a job SUR on the weekend." So that's how I got into SUR, and then I think I was there how many months before we got the show? How long do you think I was there?
Pretty quick.
Huh?
Pretty quick
6
after you
months.
started, yeah.
So say 6 months after I started, Lisa kind of came up with this idea. That's the show. And the reason our show works so well, and I say this all the time, it's because it's organic. We were not casted. We were all friends way before any of this happened. So it was like the producers had a very easy time following us. They'd come up, turn the cameras on, and there it was. Whether the camera's there or not, this stuff was going on. So it was just easy for them. It was pure gold, actually.
Jax, you realize I've known you almost 17 years, and I've
17
known
years.
Schwartz 14 years.
Me, Jax, and Kristen lived together with Tom. I don't think you guys realize. We literally lived in the same tiny.
Tom Sandoval and I met in 2001 in Miami. We lived together in Miami.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We started modeling together.
Jackson Sandoval actually kind of started this whole friend group, if you think about it.
2001 we met in
Jax
Miami.
introduced me to Tom Sandoval in 2007.
So you can tell, like, that's why the show I think works, because it's organic and it's actually all really happening. You know, people are like, is this scripted? Is this scripted?
It's all happening, as Sheena Shea would say.
There's a famous, it's all happening, but yeah, it's. I mean, and I say this all the time. Like, why is your show so successful? And this is why. We're not a casted show, so it's real life. You're seeing what you see is what you get.
Would you guys, if someone came to you and pitched the idea of doing a show with your friends, would you do it? Would you say yes?
You would? Now, mind you. Oh, wait. You say yes. I'm telling you, you don't pick and choose when the cameras are there. So they're there when you're in your worst moment. So they're kind of just like, no, you're not going to have a day off, and we're not allowed to talk to each other, you know, text each other or anything like that, because they don't want us to They don't want to miss anything. So it's not like you can take a breather and cool down and be like, you know what, I shouldn't have done that. They don't want that. They
No,
want
if you
right
want
back
to cool
into
down,
it.
you have to talk to someone else about it on
Yeah.
the show.
Like
Yeah,
Chris
you're not
would
allowed
have
to
to
cool
come
down.
and be like, I'm so mad at Jax right now. Like 2 seconds later. That's
Yeah.
how it has to happen, you know?
They all have keys to our
But it's
apartments. They
also
all
like-
can get in whenever they want.
It's also like
Or our
therapeutic
houses now.
because we have to face things. You know,
Yeah.
we like learn a lot about ourselves throughout this like journey that we're on.
Yeah.
That's why they hate me. I'm always like, you know what? Don't worry about it. It's all good. I forgive you. It's okay.
Schwartz.
We'll move past this.
Me too. Me and Schwartz are like the same. We're like,
He's like, Dodie, that's the way the cookie crumbles, you know, man.
Yeah, it's the worst
No,
person
Schwartz,
to
it's
say.
not the way the cookie crumbles. Like,
I love it.
You're up. You didn't give your story.
So, after college, I worked for a distributor in North Florida, but I always dreamed of being an actor. And I put out I finally, got the audacity, the balls, if you will, to fill out an online seeking roommate application in Los Angeles, Craigslist.
Schwartz, you
This
sound like
is
a
not the
pilot
question.
right now going,
You were Katie's boyfriend. Go. Next
No,
question.
I met Tom Sandoval on Craigslist when I was living in Florida, and I was like, I want to move to LA and be an
I
actor.
think it was roommatefinder.com.
But also Craigslist. Craigslist is punchier.
We all lived together for
Fair.
years. We all, Tom lived together for 3 years.
Yeah.
In an
Tom
apartment.
Sandoval had a choice between Tom S26, him, or Candy the stripper 45. And I said, like hell is Candy the stripper moving in here. And he's like, Tom Sandoval's like, man, but she makes money, she can pay the rent. I'm like, I don't care.
Schwartz was the best decision ever because I love you so much.
So Schwartz drove here in his Honda Civic with Ninja Turtles and a rooster and a fake rooster.
A tin
frog.
full of pennies
Yeah.
and dirty
A
laundry.
camel colored like suede button down, Adidas pants, and a beanie and really long hair. And I was like,
He had long hair. I could not. Can you
His hair
imagine
was down
Schwartz
to
with long
here.
hair?
And he was so skinny fat, no offense.